I'm here because I'm downsizing and I'd like to know if they're going to be building bungalows. And also, I just wanted to know how it's going to be set up. Apparently, it's going to be a city within a city. So I thought maybe less car driving and everything accessible grocery stores, dry cleaners, whatever. It'll be all close at hand. That's what my main concern is.
For this project, I want a football field there.
So what he's trying to say is that there's going to be about 6 to 12,000 people that are there, and they are going to need their own football team. And so this football team is going to need a place to play and a place to practice.
That's why we want a football field there.
What he's also trying to say is that we would like to see this football field with the turf, as well as lights for at night, stands for people to be able to watch these games, a place for the kids to change and go to the washroom, as well as the spectators, a canteen where we can sell food and stuff to raise money for the football team, and also, what's the other piece of that?
A good turf, not like the carpet on the cement. We want a good one with the rubber in it.
Thank you.
En Floride, qui est une ville modèle dans laquelle toutes les maisons se ressemblent pas l'une à côté de l'autre. Deuxième suggestion, c'est de s'assurer que pour les jeunes familles, surtout dans la trentaine et dans la vingtaine, souvent on recommence de plus en plus à avoir 3 ou 4 enfants. Il faudrait s'assurer que dans les maisons unifamiliales, on ait au moins 3 ou 4 chambres pour pouvoir donner une chambre à chacun des enfants. Et de s'assurer également d'avoir des cours arrière où les enfants peuvent jouer, qu'on ne soit pas collés sur le voisin.
I'm at the meeting right now and we're leaving. I'm really discouraged by the meeting because they're already talking about uses that to me have excluded all kinds of other possibilities. This is a part there. Everything that I've heard so far is in reference to retail and housing. Is that the only thing that that area can be, is retail and housing? Why would I want, if I don't live in that neighborhood, there should be reasons why I would want to travel through that neighborhood. Are there going to be sports things that people from other neighborhoods would want to do? I don't see any interaction with other neighborhoods. The whole mentality of developing this is difficult for me to understand. To me, I'm looking at where's our big historic sections of the city that we're keeping for in the future. For example, when Central Park in the United States was dedicated as a park, I believe that was back in the time when people had nothing to do. They had nothing to do, and they were trying to get the classes, the privileged classes, to interact with very modest classes, and that was possible in a park system. And that's a jewel. Of course, it would breed good taxation to develop that area, but they had the foresight to see that there's many other things that that land can do in reference to recreation and socializing and harmony within the community of the people that live in the city. The same thing is of High Park in Toronto. That area could be developed as well. Why is no one talking about leaving vast areas of this undeveloped, like just for play fields or throwing fields, where you don't have to be part of a high school and play in those fields, where you can walk dogs, where you can live somewhere else, park your car in that area and just walk the neighborhood and see the river from there. It's all talking about privileges for the very fortunate people that get to live in that area. I'm really disappointed. I feel there's very little imagination going on here, and it seems to me like it's a done deal, and I've become very disinterested in following it. That's it.
Hi, my name is Earl Morris, and I'm a retired member of the Canadian Forces, and didn't live at CFB Rockcliffe, but I ended up running all of the fitness and sports programs here during the 1970s, and still walked our dogs for many years around here. Love the area, and are here because we are interested in finding out what's going to happen, and hope that it's going to be something really exciting for the future, and hopefully part of what will be in there is a tie-in or a respecting of the military history that was so important to this place. Thanks very much.
Hi, my name's Claire Castell. I have one idea for our four-legged friends. I'd like to suggest having some off-leash, fenced-in dog parks. Ottawa has a severe shortage of them. Other cities have lots. So hopefully you can incorporate that. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Trevor Stewart. My concerns for the Rockcliffe base is that I don't want the housing to be there. What we need is an attraction, entertainment place for the youth, for the young adults, for whole families. We don't need more housing there. It's a prime location. Want to bring more tourism to Ottawa? This is what you got to do. If you do the other way, you're just going to lose money. It's not going to benefit Ottawa. I just want to say that. Thank you, and you guys get it.
Hi, I'm here because I'm interested in adult community living. We're looking at selling a larger house and downsizing to a bungalow, so I'm looking at something that would be around 2,000 square feet, one floor, a bungalow, quiet area, perhaps just adult only in that neighborhood. So I'm hoping to see the results of plans today.
Okay, I'd like to see an industrial section of this complex to look after possible research and development in association with the Canadian Research Council. It should be as close as possible to that facility to allow the developers to develop thoughts and concepts developed by NRC and should be part of the industrial complex. This should not all be residential. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Dina Sharif, and I'm a property manager for nonprofit housing co-ops. And what I would really like to see is a veterans co-op that houses 120 veteran and military families, as well as seniors. Currently, there is no permanent housing opportunities that are affordable and offer supportive housing for our veterans and seniors. And I did speak with the Royal Canadian Legion today, and that was when I found that out. In this housing cooperative, we would like to see it as a mix of houses and mid-rise buildings, offering accessible and able-bodied units. We would like to see an on-site support office with beds so that there could be 24-hour care, an exercise room and a physio room for rehabilitation, and perhaps a small exercise pool. We would like to see a community room in the building to allow for necessary co-op members' meetings and a property management office. Laundry on site for the occupants of the building, and as well, if there is a park to commemorate the veterans, it would be nice to have this co-op situated close by. We currently have 5 founding board members for this co-op and are reserving the last 2 positions for members of the Royal Canadian Legion responsible for housing needs and or somebody with similar qualifications responsible for housing needs. This is my email address if you'd like to get in touch with me when your planning gets closer to its more detailed planning. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Donna Carpenter. This is my husband Rodney Carpenter. We built a housing co-op in the southeast end of the city. It's universally accessible. One of our concerns for this project is that we could be able to get into all of the different venues, so that it's be able to get into the front doors and not have to just rely on back doors. Even with this meeting tonight, I couldn't get up to the microphones to speak because they're just a little too high for me. So this is my way of having it recorded. It's what we would like. Rod would like to say some comments. I'm very impressed with your agenda. I'm looking forward to having you. I'm looking forward to helping you. in the area of accessibility.
Just go ahead and help him translate.
In all areas accessibility. And all types of disabilities. I would like to help you with your newsletter and making sure that it's accessible to all.
I would appreciate email.
I would appreciate it if you email me at
Right.
rodcarp@rogers.com.